Hi, I'm Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Dubai in Breakbulk Studios for Breakbulk Middle East, and I have Simon Neale with me from Freight Media. And we've got a very exciting session this afternoon around innovation, and Simon has a product called Freight Care that I'd like to discuss with you today.
Freighter-Base.
Freighter-Base, okay. So Simon, tell us about that.
So Freighter-Base, it's an online platform for the freight industry, and effectively it works on Google Analytics. So anyone that types in ship from, ship to, cargo from, cargo to, Freighter-Base comes at the top. And the idea is that the shipper, the person that would like to move the goods, can go directly online and they can find a carrier, or they can put in a quick quote, and that will get sent directly to a freight forwarder that would like to receive that quote.
Fantastic. So that's up and running in the UK, is that right?
Oh, it's done smashingly well in the UK.
Okay.
So we've been nominated, within 6 weeks we were nominated for Innovative Software Product of the Year.
Wow.
And then because it's gone so well in the UK, we decided to launch it out here into the Middle East. The Middle East is crying out for this type of product, I feel, because it's such a competitive market that companies need to be able to put their head above the competition. And one way of being able to do that is by social media, by online content, and being at the fingertips of somebody that wants to put through a quote. So with Freighter-Base, the idea is that you as a forwarder are growing your database over a year, over 2 years. That's the USP of Freighter-Base. So the idea is that the salespeople that you employ with your team are being given an extra tool. A relevant quote comes into you, it's emailed through, it's your guys to pick up the phone and be able to book that meeting and develop a longer term relationship. It's not about quick wins, and it's certainly not a price comparison site. We do not believe in devaluing the freight industry. It should be down to customer relationships and services, and that's what we hope to match.
Right, and that's a huge concern these days, that, you know, it's just all about the cheapest price, but that can backfire, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, passionate about the freight industry. I've been in the freight industry for over 12 years. I've actually worked for some of the largest freight forwarding companies. And the gentleman, Craig Headford, who owns the company, is an ex-freight forwarder himself. So we're not just kind of hanging our hats on an industry and think we'll give it a go. We've actually worked in this industry, and we know the pains and the pitfalls, and especially at the moment, competing on price and cutting down your profit margins and being in a Dutch auction. We don't think that that's the way that freight forwarding companies should be operating in. So we want to give them a tool and a platform where they can build relationships and establish loyalty with their clients. And that involves speaking to the right person, picking up the phone and getting a meeting. And Freighter-Base will give you that lead, give you that contact for your sales guys to be able to do that.
Well, that sounds like a great product, and it sounds like it's easy to use too. So much of the technology, it sounds so great, you know, but once it's implemented in companies, it can be cumbersome, but it sounds like this is pretty easy.
We've gone one step further because everyone uses their mobile phones, okay? And so what we've done is that we've actually created the Freighter-Base app, so you can download it on Android and Apple. And basically it's a quick quote. So the idea is that somebody's on the move and they want to do a shipment, they can basically type in a quick quote, and that will get sent into all the freight forwarders that have said that they want to receive that type of quote. But we've gone even further than that. What we will do, we will actually develop that company's own app to get quick quotes. So then they can then have an app which they can send out to all their client base and anyone that's ever made an inquiry, and that company then can have an app that any of their clients can download on their phone. So then they can then receive quotes directly, not even through Freighter-Base. So we're even pushing the envelope further than the product that we've launched 4 months ago.
Oh wow, well that sounds like it's tailor-made for this market.
Absolutely.
And then what we want is for all those people to meet face-to-face here.
Come to Breakbulk.
So that's right. So how has the Breakbulk experience been for you
It's
as
been
a partner?
fine. It's been fine because we're a media company. We own a company called Freight Media, so we have a lot of PR companies that also come to us that work on behalf of the larger companies. So we're having lots of different types of conversations. It's not just pitching and speaking to the Breakbulk movers and shakers. It's also working with companies that work with them as well. And sharing information and cohesive ideas can only help push forward this industry and this vertical. Rather than everyone working separately, we're all coming together and we've been able to talk a common language and move forward.
Fantastic. Well, we're so happy that you're here. We're happy that you're a media partner with us, and we hope we see you next year too.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.